Doing good.
Awesome. All right, so evidently we were on mute. Take off the A, because I'm hearing myself. Check. Here we go. Now we got it. What's going on? So evidently we were on mute. Welcome to Late Night Green. What's going on, Todd?
My man, what's going on?
How the hell are you? We got 420 coming up.
Yo,
This
celebrating.
is the last show before Sunday.
You been pre-gaming?
I pre-gamed a little bit.
Okay.
Are you?
In the spirit.
You were just saying that you didn't have enough time to get to the dab station before our time ran out.
Yeah, you know. I ain't scheduled my time right.
And then T Greedy, he goes, do you do dabs?
You damn right.
He looked at me, he's like, you damn right.
Right? So, well, welcome to Late Night Green, late night edition. I'll get it out of my mouth. We got a pretty good show. We got T Greedy in the house.
In the house.
And let's bring up, hey, can we put, is Zach, we got Zach here too. Let's get, what's up, Zach?
What's up?
There he
What's
is.
up,
There he
man?
is. What's going on?
What up?
What is going
Round
on?
around.
Good. So let's do this, man. Everybody knows T Greedy. T Greedy, welcome to the show. And
man.
and if you're wondering whether he brought food tonight, he did.
Yes, he did.
And if you want to know whether he brought food for everybody, he did not.
In fact, does anybody know what he had? What did you bring? Do you know what he had?
I don't know what he brought.
See, we never see it. He brings food, but we never see
Because
it.
he eats out in the corner over there, and you can't see what he's eating.
T Greedy in the house.
Sneaky.
T Greedy. It's always a treat when he's here. And so representing Cough Country, Maine, and we're going to tell you about, I'm wearing a special shirt. You see this shirt I'm wearing, Zach? Yeah, he does.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice, dude.
It's-
Can't wait to get these.
Yeah,
Sweet.
yours are on their way, brother. But introduce yourself to the crew, man. Let them take a drag first.
I'm Zach. I met Phil years ago when he was about to get really lost on a snowmobile adventure, driving in a place that he didn't want to go. So,
True.
and I think there was a couple snowstorms when we met. It was pretty fun. But no, I'm up here in Maine. I do powers. It's kind of my thing. Race motorcycles. Me and Phil do some crazy snowmobile adventures. I don't know if you've heard about any of them, but they're pretty interesting.
Well, they will. You know what? I was going to have a little video I didn't get the video ready for you and me to show people the shenanigans we're up to. But I'll tell you what, when next time you're on, which you will be, I'll have that video together
Yeah.
and everybody can see. But, as the night goes on, we'll talk about what I'm wearing and how you might fit into that. But welcome to the show. Glad you're here. And
Thank you.
Thank you, brother. And so we're gonna start with the fact that 420 is coming up.
Big weekend.
It's a big weekend, and it's also Easter Sunday. So when T came in here, T Greedy, I said, "Yo, are you coming to the event?" We're going to talk about the event in a second, but you coming to the event on Sunday? And he goes, "What's on Sunday? I'm doing Easter dinner." I'm like, "It's 420, man." He's like, "Oh, I didn't realize it's 420."
Man.
So some people fall in T's bucket where he got confused and he wasn't sure that it was 420 Easter. He didn't know what was going on.
Listen.
Go ahead.
He's not going to miss a plate.
Nah, he
Come
don't
on,
miss
man.
plates.
Let's
That's
get
right.
it.
Oh,
Yeah, plates.
No.
Yeah, plates are not
it's
what
an important part of the day.
it is. Important part.
no
He
doubt.
ain't missing any plates. That's true. But you could also fall in the camp that you're fully aware that it's 420 and that it's Easter, and you have a dilemma. You don't know exactly what to do. And so what we're going to talk about is like what some other people are doing in San Francisco. What are some people doing in New York City? So we'll do a little East Coast, West Coast. And then I certainly have a treat. There's some people who just don't like certain churches and pastors and and reverends and whatnot that are into cannabis. And so we've got some videos that we're going to break down and talk about. You know, you got to see this shit. It's nuts. And then we got some stories for you guys. But first, before we get started, we have an event to talk about. It is called Rendezvous 420, and it is this Sunday in Atlantic City, being put on by High Roller Dispensaries and Dispensary. And we are and you can see it up on the screen, we're sponsoring this event. We will be there with some of our merchandise, and you can see that Todd is wearing something that's hot off the press. It's a long sleeve late night green tee.
Just got here.
Looks good, too. Looks real good. And we will have that plus a lot of our other merchandise at the show this Sunday in Atlantic City at the Claridge. It is from 12 to 8. And you can pop that back on just one more time, control room. And the tickets, you guys can scan that code, or you can go to highrollerspresents.com. And you guys can see on the full screen, highrollerspresents.com. You can use the scan code. There are 4 bands there, which is Splintered Sunlight, Late April, New Jersey British Invasion, and Ja People. I think Todd and I want to see Ja People.
Yeah, Ja People. We
Yeah.
get to see Phil Dancy. He's gonna whine a little bit.
See T Gritty while he's eating his plate, he's gonna miss that. He's gonna
Who
miss
that? Somebody Jamaican?
maybe.
Oh, y'all don't know who it is?
Ja People.
Ja People.
Reggae rock man.
It's reggae. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
reggae. So, yeah, guys, get your tickets. Join us. We'll be there. Not only will we have our stuff, but we'll be broadcasting from 3 to 5 in the afternoon over the 420 hour. So we're gonna figure out who are the people we need to talk to, and we'll try to bring the event the best you can. They're putting us in this other room. It's inside because they were worried about the weather and the temperatures and shit. But it's inside, and they put us over in a vendor area, and there's a camera in the main hall where the stage is and where all the bands are going to play. And I'm trying to get a feed off of that particular camera for our production, because if I can, then we can just tap into that and we can show what's going on in that main area. So hopefully we'll see how it works out. We don't have all the answers right now.
Hey man, but look, come by, check us out. It's gonna be a lot of fun, a lot of activities.
We're gonna have fun for sure.
The food,
Yep.
vendors, the music.
That's gonna be a good time.
Great atmosphere.
We're going to have a good time. And so, guys, get your tickets. And so, Zach, we're going to come to you real quick. There's an event going on up in Maine that we're co-sponsoring as well. Why don't you tell us what you're up to in Maine on 420?
Yeah, so we're putting on. I've done it this for the second year, and it's a costume ride with motorcycles. And we got about 50 of us. They're going to show up in costumes on crotch rockets and ride across the state, and it ends at a dispensary. Yep. And then we're going to have a hot dog eating contest at 3 o'clock.
Right on.
So wait a minute. Is this Easter or Halloween? What we doing here?
We lost him. Oh,
you there?
Yeah, we got you. We got you, brother. We got you.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, hopefully someone dresses up as the Easter Bunny. So.
Yeah, I heard that's a good time.
And I found that when you dress up in costumes, people usually think it's a charity event. So when you block traffic, people don't get quite as mad if they have something to look at.
There you go.
Like they want to be mad, but they kind of can't be mad.
Yeah, it's kind of like they're pissed off because now they're like 30 extra seconds because a million bikes just went by. But at the same time, they're like, holy shit, what did I just see like 50 bikes and an angry bunny rabbit and a panda bear drive by? Like, what the hell? You know?
And so, if they knew if you think that they knew where you were going, they'd be like a little extra pissed.
Oh, bro, dude, we got to one stoplight last year. I had like 80 bikes behind me. and it was yellow, and there was a cop sitting across the intersection, and I was like, we're about to find out if they're gonna want the smoke or not. And I rolled through it, and everybody followed me, and he just sat there and was like, get the fuck out of my town.
Yeah. 80 bikers, man. Just let them go by.
So what I was thinking is maybe Zach can give us a feed when we're on our show of this hot dog eating contest and whatever else he can show us from that event as well.
Hey,
and then we're going to get him geared up.
It's just.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a small event. You know, we're going to have some glass blowing there, fried doughboy truck. There's going to be a bunch of us there with the bikes, some music, the hot dog eating contest. Whoever can slide 10 meat guzzies down their throat the fastest.
Wait a minute. What's going on out there? Hot dog eating contest. And what else you got?
Easter,
Glass
man.
blowing.
Yeah, happy Easter.
I might skip this event.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Look, I'm so straight. I eat my hot dogs. I'm so straight. I eat my hot dogs from the middle.
He eats it from the middle just in case he don't want to be caught on camera.
You feel me?
Yeah. You know what? Hey, I like that.
Yep.
Oh, man.
That's good, man.
Hey, I got no shame, man. I know where I sleep.
Yeah, so we're going to get Zach geared up. We're going to try to get some footage from the event. And if we don't get footage live, he'll record it, send it to us. We'll play it on air, and we'll do it that way. But yeah, we're going to work out the details on the connections and shit tomorrow. But hopefully we can tap in during our broadcast to see what these guys are up to. So be sure to join us in Atlantic City this Sunday, 12 to 8. We'll be there the whole time, broadcasting from 3 to 5. Good bands. Check it out. Join us.
Yeah.
All right. So sticking with the whole 420 thing, I came across Control Room. If you can queue up and get ready the short video, the vertical video that I sent in. Yep, that's the one. This video, you guys got to see this shit. Zach, you got to see this shit. So there's a bunch of preachers and priests or whatever reverends, pastors, whatever you want to call them. I don't know what to call them. They're religious leaders, and they have realized that the way to get people to church on Easter, especially if it's 420, is to have weed there, right? So go ahead.
I mean, it works.
Hold on. Wait till you see this.
It works for motorcyclists.
Roll the video. Roll the video.
What?
My name is the Honorable Reverend Bishop Leviticus Freeman, and next Sunday is 420, and it's also Easter Sunday. And I learned a long time ago that we don't never question God's will, and everything happens for a purpose. So it gotta be a reason that 420 and Easter is on the same day. And the good Lord told me that I need to make out for the YNs, and the only way to get the YNs to come to church is to give them some weed. So this Sunday, come on down to the Esther Anderson International House of Worship. We're going to have a weed and worship service. We're going to get high while we worship the Most High. Oh, glory.
Yo, where be this church at?
Right?
I want to go to this church.
I want to go to this church too.
I'm about
Listen.
this.
I'm going to put a pound of weed in the offering.
T, you ever seen a religious leader like that?
That was crazy.
That's nuts.
It was the WWF belt.
I mean,
though.
how about
that?
this?
That was crazy.
So here's what's funny. Here's what's
crazy.
funny, right? Here's what's funny. If you think that guy's funny, he might be the funniest one, but there's another guy who has upset people. He has pissed people off because they've got like real religious people breaking this down. So if Control Room, if you could put on the second one that I told you, just put it in preview and let me see if that's the right one. Yeah, we'll do him first. So we're going to play two videos, two different people talking about the same guy. So he's pissed people the fuck off. So go ahead and play this video, and then I'm just going to tell you to stop, and we'll flip back and forth when we want to talk over it. So go ahead.
What's up, guys? Gary Lamb, lead pastor of Action Church in Kansas.
And you can just see he's wearing all green to represent 420, weed, marijuana, and then coming out of his car is all the smoke. A pastor promotes his Easter Sunday service by letting people know that it's going to be on 420. And 420 is a day where people just smoke and smoke like they never smoked before. It's all about smoking weed.
I mean,
All right, so his church ad is actually all about marijuana. It's about cannabis. It's about getting high. And it's not good at all because it's going to cause some people to stumble. And it's also the appearance of evil. Once y'all
All right,
take
pause
a
it
look
right
at
here.
this right here. It's honestly,
Pause this. It's the appearance of evil.
hold up.
What the fuck is he?
Hold up.
What the fuck is
I got an idea.
What is he talking about?
You know,
We can do
apparently,
weed
I
weddings
guess
on
he's-
the show.
What's that? What was that?
We got to do a weed. We got to find someone. There's got to be someone that's going to want a weed wedding. I'm an ordained minister in all 50 states, and I'll do the wedding. We got to film a weed wedding, dude. We
Well,
got to
shit.
find one now. We can prove it's not evil.
Okay, I'm definitely like, how do I sign up for that? Like, how do I fucking sign up?
Hey, and look, maybe he had a bad experience or something. You know, apparently, you know, but it's kind of funny. Probably everybody in his family smoke weed, but shit, he the only one that don't.
Yeah, but you look like you do. All right, go ahead, keep playing it.
just ridiculous.
So this is the whole commercial. So watch this cat roll in.
What's up, guys? Gary Lamb, lead pastor of Action Church in Kansas.
And you can just see he's wearing all green to represent 420, weed, marijuana, and then coming out of his car is all the smoke. You know, he's painting a image that he was hotboxing.
No.
Hotboxing means that you either go into a room or closed environment and you hotbox and you smoke, and all the smoke can't escape. You're just taking it all in. I've hotboxed before.
Oh, I bet you did hotbox
in my
before,
days of
motherfucker.
sin, right? So this right here is
Yeah.
the appearance
The hypocritic
of evil.
motherfucker right there.
Doesn't
Yo,
matter if
he's
you look at the
pause
show
it
or-
right here. He's literally fucking saying this is the appearance of evil because a guy wants to include. And again, I don't think that's a traditional, you know, pastor and probably a traditional church. But is he evil? Is he T Greedy? Is he
How does he say
evil?
it's evil and then admit that he just did it?
Yeah.
He's saying it's evil, then admitting he's done it.
He said
Come
when
on.
he was living in sin, you know, so he, you know, he's reborn.
Yeah.
Well,
You know, he got two belly
I
buttons.
suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends
I
what
mean-
you believe in, I suppose.
Bullshit. He said when he was in sin.
Yeah, so you know, people
All right.
make changes.
We'll play a little bit more, and then we got another guy who's even more pissed off about the same guy. So let's keep playing it.
Whatever, this is dead wrong. It's putting off a lukewarm message, because the Bible makes it very clear: be sober and vigilant. And what he is projecting here, it's not sobriety, it's not vigilancy. This is just getting high.
Canton, Georgia, and Easter Sunday is almost here. Did you realize that Easter Sunday is on 420 this year? Don't worry, we did. Got the munchies? We got a hot breakfast ready to be served at 9:15. Service starts at 10 o'clock. Weed
You heard him?
What do you say?
He
Got the
got the
munchies?
munchies. Because when people are high, they're like, yo, I want the munchies. I want some chips. I want some candy. Yo, I want to.
Yo, pause
Go
right
get a
here.
junior
This
chicken
guy's
from-
assuming he's just assuming that like you're high, like you're intoxicated, not as a medicine, not as any
Right.
value whatsoever.
Very narrow-minded.
Super narrow-minded. Keep going.
Yeah, that's
I'm
not
enjoying this.
how
I
I
know
eat.
because I used to smoke, right? So I didn't smoke a lot, but you know, here and there, and you get those munchies. So this is
He's
just ridiculous.
fucking lying.
It's so immature and just so wrong.
love to have you as our
Stupid.
personal guest on Easter Sunday at Action Church.
Notice how he's emphasizing weed here, trying to be funny, saying, you know, we You know, it's we would love to have you, but he's saying we'd.
It's 420, bitch.
Easter Sunday.
Are you dumb? I'm dumb.
Hilarious.
Who is this guy?
Yeah, but pause.
Hilarious play on
Who
words.
is this motherfucker?
All right, Zach, you get to talk this time. It's outrageous. It's outrageous.
He make me want to smoke more weed.
This is my take. This guy probably, if he's saying that he's hotboxed a car, this is a dude that was like pushed into smoking weed a couple times in high school, and he wasn't about it. Like that, like that's the vibe I'm getting.
Really?
He didn't hotbox no car. Like I don't know, man. He's saying
I mean,
how bad it is.
so Zach,
like,
it's either that or he was the complete opposite of what you just said, which is he was hotboxing every motherfucking day in the car, and he up here lying.
Yeah, I think he's trying to,
lying like Ted Cruz and
minimize
shit.
that shit. He motherfucker hot box and end up in bed with a tranny.
What the fuck?
FBI, open up!
All right, whatever. Is there any more of that? We'll just get the ending of that. But then there's somebody else who's even more pissed off about this guy than this one. So let's get the ending of that real quick.
Ad. It's a horrible ad. Why? Because the Bible tells us to abstain from all appearance of evil. In 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 22. And this promotion, this ad, is the appearance of evil. Matthew chapter 18, verse 6. All
right, that's enough of him. All right, so this guy, I'm done with him, Zach. I'm done. It's enough.
The Bible also, if you want to look in the Old Testament, God had a bear, 42 children be murdered by a bear for making fun of a blind guy in the Old Testament. Like, if we want to talk biblical, like I grew up in church too. There's nothing.
You know what? I've been looking for a fucking. I've been looking for a pastor all week fucking long, and this guy says he's ordained.
Listen, you trying to
I'm
convert?
an ordained minister. I'm just saying.
I don't care
I've
what you are.
done two weddings so far.
Well, we're going to do another one, but the next one you do is going to be the grandest of all. I assure you that. All right. So if you didn't think this guy was pissed off enough at this guy, there's another guy, and this guy takes it real serious. This guy is he uptight.
Well, what's he got going on?
Let's play the video.
Did you realize that Easter Sunday is on 420 this year? Don't worry, we did. Got the munchies? We got a hot breakfast ready to be served at 9:15.
Yes, the video I'm about to show you, it is real. This is not a parody. This is not a fake video. A church is actually advertising their Easter service alongside of 420, and that's the number, that's the date, April 20th, for Getting High, their Get High service. This has got to be one of the most foolish.
One thing I noticed between these two guys, 420 is more than just getting high.
It is.
It's a lifestyle. It's a culture.
It's a
movement.
It's a celebration. They're not taking it that.
Yeah.
And it's listed, if you look
They're not part of it.
If you look at Wikipedia, it's listed as a secular holiday. So right out of the gate, you're fucking you're dismissing it.
Yeah.
All right, keep playing it. This guy's all.
It comes down to your ideology.
This guy's all fucking uptight.
Irreverent advertisements for a church that I have ever seen. To top it off, they're using a song in the background that promotes getting high in sexual immorality. There's really nothing good about this video. Let's give it a listen.
What's up, guys? Gary Lamb, lead pastor of Action Church in Canton, Georgia, and Easter Sunday is almost here. Did you realize that Easter Sunday is on 420 this year? Don't worry, we did. Got the munchies? We got a hot breakfast ready to be served at 9:15.
I can't get enough of this,
10
man.
o'clock. We'd love to have you as our personal guest
said weed.
on Easter Sunday at Action Church.
Got breakfast and everything.
It sounds like a great time, honestly.
Hey, man, I ain't mad at him.
I'm not mad at him
I
either.
showed this to a Christian who is an addictions specialist, and she thought it was a parody. She said, there's no way that any church would ever use this to get people to come to a service. She couldn't believe that it was real, but it is absolutely real. That's the thing with some of these advertisements that churches put out. You can't tell parody from reality. Well, it is real.
These
And
guys
this
are
is
too
just
serious.
a list of the foolish things that churches do. These foolish and sinful gimmicks to get people into church. They will use all types of gimmicks, scams to get people into their building. They really make it, it's about evangelism. But at the end of the day, I think it's because they actually do not truly love the Lord like they should. Now, I'm not against getting people to come to
He's
your
gotta
church.
look at his
I'm
notes.
not against using advertisements to get people into your church. But using pot, the idea of smoking pot of all times around Easter to try and get people to come into your church, that is a new low indeed.
Shut the fuck up!
We shouldn't be making light of sin.
Yeah, we'll make light of it. Pause this. Hey, we're going to make plenty fucking light of this.
Well,
Cause,
who says smoking pot? Who
yeah,
says that?
Who the fuck says any of this shit?
Man.
It doesn't say it's evil in the Bible.
It does not say that, does it, Zach?
No.
It's fruits of the
If
earth.
anything, it says it's the Bible actually says that herbs were God's gift to man for medicine in verbatim. But basically, that's what it says.
Yep.
It's natural.
Yep. All right. Put uptight boy back on. Fucking dick.
Thus, making light of God and His holiness. Doing drugs.
Making
is a
fun of
sin.
God by smoking
It's
weed.
wrecked many people's lives, and we shouldn't be making light of sin and thus the holiness of God.
Pause.
God is a holy.
I can tell you one life it didn't wreck, and it's fucking T Greedy right here. It didn't wreck his shit at all, and not one bit.
Nope.
Yeah, didn't wreck your life, did it,
Hey,
Mr.
man,
Todd?
Shit. I ain't going to his church. Shit.
They probably don't let black people in that church. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't want to go there. They ain't smoking no weed in there.
Yeah, they ain't smoking
On
any weed.
420.
Any church that I go to, they're gonna have to have the weed program.
Look, don't judge.
That's right.
Closed-minded, man. Closed-minded.
That's right.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, put Tidy back on.
Holy, holy God. We see that in Isaiah chapter 6, Revelation chapter 4. Also, this church is making light of people who really struggle with addictions. Especially now in Canada and North America, addictions use and people under the influence of addictions and struggling with addictions has got to be at an all-time high. And they're making light of the danger of alcohol and drugs and all sorts of other vices. But I have a suggestion. Instead of just calling this foolishness, which is what it truly is, I want to flip the script. How about instead of...
All right, we can cut that now. Wow.
Yeah.
What that guy was making that. I mean, I don't even know what to say.
Well, he's trying to make his point.
All right. Well, his point is not taken at this table, man.
Listen, he don't have to smoke
It's
no
very
weed on
traditional.
420.
Zach, did you see? Hey, Zach, did you see our new emblem on the table here? Look at this shit. This is on the table, bro.
Coming
I
up.
saw it getting put on earlier, but I can't really see it from my viewpoint. But I can kind of see it.
Put the side camera up so Zach can see the thing on the table. Yeah, see that? Oh, it's coming. Here it goes. You see?
Oh, okay, yeah. No, that looks good.
Yeah, it's nice, huh?
That looks
Yeah,
really
man.
good.
Yeah, pretty excited about
I like
it.
that.
We've been
I'm
waiting.
gonna rock some wheelies with that sweatshirt on.
We've been waiting for this forever. We were going to hand paint this on. We had to find a way to do this. It's taken a while, but tonight it got delivered and installed. Thanks to Annie. Shout out to Annie.
You had to give it the right thing.
Shout out to Annie. She hooked us the fuck up. This looks really great. And so does the apparel. Some of this new apparel that she did looks really awesome as well. So shout out to Annie. So final words on the guy who's doing any of this. What do you guys think before we move on from this?
I mean, everybody wants a forum, They just got to have something to talk about.
He needs attention.
Yeah, he needs attention, man. Look, you see how ugly he was?
You saying he ain't getting laid?
Man, ain't nothing happening. Shit.
Good job, man. Right on.
Ain't nothing going on.
Right on. And then they get mad. And they want to take it out on everybody else because they hating themselves.
He's so damn stupid. He don't know that the chicks want to smoke some weed and get laid.
Right?
Stupid.
Well, all right. So let's do this. If you guys, why don't we queue up a commercial, and then when we come back from a commercial, we got some stories. We got some stories to go over. You got some 420 reporting. We're going to talk about New York, San Francisco, and then there's some other items we'll touch on, and then we got strain of the day, baby.
There you go.
And so you guys can join us on Rumble at the end of the show for a little bit of a late night sesh. So, we'll be back right after this.
Yeah.
So many dispensaries have resorted to a bland, impersonal shopping experience, where you often don't even get to see a sample of the cannabis you're planning on purchasing before you buy it. If you're looking for that extra personal touch, come check out High Roller Dispensary in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Our staff are avid cannabis connoisseurs who are sure to help you find the strains that fit you best. Whether you're looking for premium flower, edibles, concentrates, or tinctures, we have you covered with over 100 different strains to choose from, all of which are able to be seen, smelled, and thoroughly examined in our elegant showroom. If you're in a rush, we offer a seamless online ordering system that allows for in-depth exploration of all that we have to offer. So whether you're a novice or a seasoned stoner, be sure to stop by High Roller Dispensary and we'll make sure you're floating on Cloud 9 by the time you leave.
Marijuana is huge.
Hey, I'm OG Ganja Goddess, and you're watching Cough Country TV. Peace.
This is Chef Marvin Jane, and you're watching Cough Country TV, live from New York.
Right around here, 15 inches, maybe if you're younger, you go up to 19 inches, Yeah, you already went the big end.
Sometimes a CIO might make commitments to a CEO that they just can't fulfill. And it's very hard to succeed in those environments. You really want to be able to set the expectation right up front.
How would you feel with no sex, no weeds for a month or two? I'm going to be really angry.
Just feel sorry for Jake.
Yeah, Jake's going to get fucked up.
Wow, this is Phil. Yeah, for this is all you. This is the Cough Country OG pink hoodie.
In terms of marijuana, I think it should happen.
Yep. All right, and we are back. I told you I'd get some new commercials in there, some new promotional shit.
Yeah, there you go, looking good.
Yeah, right on. Put a little President Trump in there. Yeah, right, Zach. What are you smoking tonight, my man?
Oh, little relaxation from the Blue Lobster.
Blue Lobster?
It's
Yeah, what do you got? Like,
it's called. We got some Renewal Gardens going on tonight.
Okay. What strain you got?
This one is the Max Stomper, 25% THC.
Okay. What's it called? Max Stopper?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we do this? Why don't we ask Mary Jane, what's the name of that strain again?
That strain is called Purple Haze, Phil. A classic choice for the connoisseurs out there.
What Max Stopper? Mary Jane, what's the strain Max Stopper? Can you explain that to us?
Max Stopper is known for its potent effects, Phil. It's a hybrid that delivers strong relaxation and euphoria. Great for unwinding after a long day.
And you know what, Mary Jane? That's exactly what Zach is doing right now. He's on the camera, he's had a long day, and he's smoking some Max Stopper right now as we speak. What do you think about that?
Sounds like Zach knows exactly how to unwind. A perfect choice to mellow out and relax. Cheers to him.
And not only that, Mary Jane, cheers to him, but he's sitting there, he's choking on the hit that he just took.
That's Cough Country right there.
Sorry.
That's definitely some classic Cough Country action. Sometimes the best hits come with a bit of a choke. He'll be feeling that relaxation soon enough.
Yes, he will. Thank you, Mary Jane, for for information. We appreciate that. Like, she's on the fucking spot tonight. But I'm going to tell you guys something. Before the show, T. Greedy and I sitting here, and we were just warming up with Mary Jane, and she was like, dude, T, she was moaning, and then she was like, I'm tired of answering your questions. Like, what the fuck is that about?
Mary Jane was high as hell tonight.
I had to tell her to snap the fuck out of it.
Yeah. She was tripping.
What did I tell you just Tuesday night? I just told you that if we could just keep her under control, she'll be a great asset to the show. Tonight, she pulls shit she never pulled before.
She might drop some acid, this week or something.
She was.
I said, Phil, is she horny or something?
Yo, something was going on, but
look,
she came around.
We gotta get her in the studio.
Yeah,
that shit was cool.
Yeah, she's learning, man. She's learning.
And you know what, Zach? She's kind of learning like a real woman would learn.
I don't know what that means, but
you know what the fuck it means.
Yeah.
I
don't know what to say to that one.
Your queen never cop an attitude with you?
Man, shit, look, I'm going to keep it cool. You know what I'm saying?
You're going to keep it cool. I'm asking if she ever cop an attitude with you for whatever reason.
Man, shit, we don't have attitudes around where I'm at.
Yeah, right.
What pillars are for, man.
Where's my button for the...
You smoked the weed, boy, you feel all right.
You are fake news.
That's what I wanted. That's the one I was looking for. All right. So we got some. Let's keep 420 rolling because it's the Super Bowl #1 holiday in the cannabis
slowly becoming one of the biggest holidays of the year.
Period.
That momentum is coming.
Cool. So we have some information. You have some information to share with us about what's going on both sides. And this isn't comprehensive. This is just a list of some local things. Some of these are dispensaries that are doing things. Yeah. But we're just giving you guys a little bit of a flavor for what's going on. We think that the event we're going to be in is going to be the best out of all of these. But
on 420, there's events all over the place. Like I said, we're doing an Atlantic City event. That's going to be great. But it's not going to be the only great event out there. So, of course, can't have an event none other place than California, in the Bay Area. They're going to have a nice festival out there, 420. So their theme out there is, and it's going to be like a 4-day festival out there. Lots of speakers.
Yep.
And their theme is going to be kind of with the psychedelic background, along with cannabis. So they're going to have, educators and speakers from all different types of careers. They're going to have spiritual people
Mhm.
talking about how to use hallucinogenics as a way of therapy.
Maybe they'll have one of the guy in the green suit.
Hey, shit, maybe we need to get a guy in here, to transform us. But they're going to have,
I'm on my
they're
way,
gonna have
boys.
doctors, therapists talking about psychedelics, medicinal use, and cannabis. Lots of vendors.
Where's this going to be, at the Hill? At the Hill there?
So
or-
yeah, so let's see where it's going on out here. So it's going to be in Oakland.
Okay.
Right. It's called it's called the Spirituality and Beyond 5 plus Oakland Psychedelic Conference.
It's inside or outside?
It's going to be outside, and it's going to be at quite a
4-day event.
Yeah, 4-day event. So you're going to just lecturers, the guys that they went to Stanford and Berkeley. So you're going to have some very smart guys. You're going to have a Pan-African leader.
You think you could sit there for 4 days and listen to all this?
Man, shit. You do like everything. You go there each day,
Right.
listen to a little bit, walk around. They're going to have a lot of giveaways, a lot of vendors.
True.
Lots of stuff going on, music. So, hey, go there, enjoy your time, and do it, do it your way.
Right.
But I like that out there. It seems like more and more this thing, not just cannabis, but the psychedelic thing is going on out there. So they're going to have guys who are from Mexico and from South America who had dabbled in these type of psychedelic venues, and so it looks like it's going to be pretty neat.
Mhm.
They're going to have rappers from the area, Oakland. Shit, sound like the place to be.
Sounds like it's hopping.
Yeah. Check that out. What you think, Grady?
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah. But the-
4-day party.
Yeah,
I never said no to that. Never said no to that before.
Yeah, we should get around on the 420s.
I mean, if T Greedy and I could squeeze in some jet skiing while we're there, that'd even be better.
There you go.
I ain't gonna lie.
Jet skiing in the bay.
You ready to go? You ready to get some riding in soon?
How we gonna get them out there?
Well, we have to start here.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Let's just get started here first. So, all right. So cool. And that's the main event, or?
Yeah, so it's 4 days, so it's different things going on, different themes,
Gotcha.
lots of fun, outdoors, so, and they say it's going to be lots of puffing, people going to be puffing and smoking, so, hey.
Woodstock.
There you go.
Yeah, modern day Woodstock.
Yeah, I
Cool.
like that.
And what's going on in New York?
Now, New York, they got things going on, too. New York is going to be happening.
Hopefully
Now-
none of that.
Yeah, but now New York going to have a lot of flavor because they're going to have like comedy shows.
Okay.
Lots of dispensaries during events. Tons of giveaways. Tons of New York rappers. Actually, one of the places, Carmelo Anthony, he has a new product coming out, his own brand. So he's actually going to do a meet and greet in one of the dispensaries. And they're going to have tons of giveaways, all types of T-shirts, products, the whole line. So New York sounds really happening because, as I see, there's like tons and tons of different places. So you'll be kind of tired walking around everywhere in New York.
So let's talk about some of them.
Yeah.
What do you got? Some of these, give everybody an idea of what some of these events are, because some of them are just like smaller local events, and then I guess some of them are bigger than that. While we're waiting for you to get that, let me give a shout out to Dab Dave. Dab Dave is a big supporter of us and what we're doing with Cough Country News, Late Night Green, and on the last show we asked people who were watching, tell us how you're going to handle this whole Easter 420 dilemma. And by the way, T Greedy, did you know that this is not going to, like, Easter and 420 will not happen again until 2087?
That's a long time.
I don't think you're going to be here then, bro.
Man, don't write them off like that. Medicinal, you know what I mean?
No
Eating
hope.
good,
Well,
smoking the good.
He older than me, so that means he ain't gonna be here neither.
He ain't gonna be here either.
So wait a minute, I'm gonna be the only one here?
Yep. Nope.
Yeah, motherfucker, I'm gonna be here.
Nope.
87. How many years is that from now?
So that's 62, 63 years from now. You're going to add that to your age and ask yourself, are you going to be alive at that number?
Man, shit, I'm only gonna be like 82 then.
Yeah, you fucking lying.
Stupid.
You are fake news.
All right, so shout out to Dab Dave. You're the fucking man. And Dab Dave, if you you got to send me, we got to connect online, so I want to send you a little care package out there because you certainly freaking deserve it, my friend. And also, I'm going to even extend it a bit further for Dave. If he wants to come on and hang out like Zach's hanging out remotely, for one of these upcoming late night shows, I'm all about it, brother. So if you want to come on, we're about having you. So that's that.
Maybe his eyes would be more open than
Zach's.
Zach's.
Yeah, Dave. Dab Dave, if you come on, the only bet is that your eyes have to be more open than Zach's. So we can do that.
That's an easy feat, right there.
I'm telling you, we could do that because his shit's 95% shut right now.
Fucking 420 all week long. All right, player. Yo, so wouldn't you love to have an adult Easter egg hunt?
Ooh.
So that's going to be going on at a few venues in New York.
All right. Well, what is it?
There's going to be surprises in there, packs of papers, and other things, other items that they don't want to divulge. But you have to be 21 plus.
Okay.
To indulge in the Easter egg hunt. So
You think there might be any weed in them? Any eggs?
Man, listen, could be.
I'd like this. If I was going to do an Easter egg hunt and I could find eggs and it'd be stuff like that inside, I think that would be good.
Yeah.
I'd like that.
So that's going to be fun there.
All right. What else?
They got lots of goodies.
What
out
else
there.
they doing?
They got a lot of music. Like again, a lot of
Music stuff.
It's 4 days. This one place called 420 Burnout. Okay, there will be DJs, special giveaways, raffles. They'll be giving away New York Knicks and Yankees and Mets tickets. So so it's a lot going on out there in New York.
Yes.
We might have to hit that one next year.
Bet, right?
They got a place called Stay Mellow Lounge, right?
Smoking Lounge.
So they're gearing up to launch, like we talked about earlier, Carmelo Anthony's new line called Stay Mellow.
Nice.
Yeah, so let's see what this product is.
Everybody dipping the toe in.
We're going to call them up, see that maybe they want to be on the show.
Basketball especially.
Yeah.
Basketball especially.
Yeah, see if he could drop some of that weed over here like he be dropping in NBA.
Yeah, maybe we can get him on the show to talk about. You think we get Mello on the show to talk
about his brand?
Let's do that. All right, we're gonna make that happen.
Yeah, so there's another venue there. It's Puff Puff Play Test, video games and things of that nature there, and they're gonna have.
So they're gonna do weed and video games.
Weed and video games. Look, Puff Puff Play Test.
Yeah.
So they can play locally grown games alongside those who made them. So that's pretty cool. Promoting people that got their own games they made locally. So
not bad.
They got going on.
I mean, listen, this sounds a lot better than their entire cannabis rollout. So kudos, they're getting something right here.
Hey, another venue called the Merry Fest. They're going to have an Easter egg hunt as well.
Nice.
Another place here, free bagels with Gotham and Kaiva. So it's an edible place, and they're going to they're co-sponsoring with people to give away bagels.
Now, I got to be honest with you. Nothing would make me happier than doing an Easter egg with T Greedy. I ain't gonna fucking lie. I love to do that, man.
Yeah, that would be decent.
That would be decent. That would be real decent. Shit. All right.
Yeah, so you know what? How about this one here called the Paint and Tree? So this is in Brooklyn. They have packages with infused drinks.
I'm hoping this is body painting of some sort.
Well, let's see what they're talking about. So they got infused drinks, your choice of edibles.
I like that.
Yeah, so.
What kind of painting they doing? Body painting? I'd like to see you there doing that.
This paint and tree event.
Holding it down for Cough Country.
Man, I ain't trying to paint nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my.
They got a comedy show at another place. Hostess Munchie Mobile. Definitely hit that. They got, what, Twinkies, Ding Dongs, Donuts, Kaz bars. You know, so they got
My man.
Munchies.
Yeah.
Got us covered.
Amazing.
Yeah, so it's a lot.
Sounds like a great time, right, Zach?
Sounds phenomenal.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, cool. So for 420, there's a bunch of stuff going on. Let me go ahead and plug. Why don't you plug it? Go ahead, you plug. Rendezvous 420.
Rendezvous 420.
Tell the people.
Lots of vendors, lots of people. Again, High Rollers is presenting this. Look, I'm looking forward to the food, the people. It's going to be diverse.
So the food trucks are going to be outside, but then they're all going to have the setups inside. So they'll be using the food trucks to keep feeding what's going on inside. So we're going to be there's all kinds of good food. You know what else I found out? So they're going to have a station there. If you want to order some weed, you can order it, and then there'll be a pickup spot right close to where we're going to be. So you don't even have to go over to the dispensary spot. They'll bring it to you.
There you go. And remember to patronize High Rollers. They have the best stuff around.
Yeah, there's good stuff. Agrikind, that's John's. That's his brand.
Agrikind brand is funky.
Tits, as they say. It's the tits.
Yes.
Right. So, all right. So guys, get your tickets at HighRollersPresents.com. There are 4 bands. We're going to be there from 12 to 8 with all of our Cough Country gear. Come check us out. Everything's going to be discounted, on sale. We want to get this stuff out to everybody. We're going to broadcast from 3 to 5, and we'll try to do our best with the limited things we have to our...
What time you eating, T. Greedy?
you want to do it?
Can we get you in 3 to 5?
Yeah, can we do a remote into his dinner? That'd be nice.
Live, I'll put the phone on my girl.
Yeah, and then we can see what the plate looks like. Look, we got like 100 joints over there. Can we get one of them going?
Yo, man, come on, let's do this.
All right, God damn,
okay.
Got like 10 of them over there.
Yeah, okay.
We're smoking microplastics tonight.
Yeah, you know, this is actually a type of cotton.
A what?
A type of cotton.
It is?
Yeah,
what is it?
So T Greedy, you're the one who started bringing these around. So now you got him doing it.
Let me pull the bag out.
It's called
something like that.
Yeah.
The only difference between what you roll is that yours are more curved than that.
Man, we've been through this, man.
He got his joints got Peroni.
He freestyled
his joints got Peroni disease.
My joints got Viagra in them, man.
Yeah, they need it to get that straighten that motherfucker
out. That's funny as shit.
Hey man, listen, you got that little hook in it. You know what I mean? That shit good. Shit, don't let it fool you.
Should be coming around the corner, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
That curve.
The curve.
What'd you say? 3 inches with a hook.
Hey, Mary Jane, what you think about a curved joint? Because that's what T Greedy rolls all the time.
A curved joint, huh? That's definitely a unique touch. T Greedy's got style. As long as it burns evenly and does the job, it's all good.
Okay,
Mary Jane, I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think she likes it.
And I'll be honest with you, she doesn't even hold it against you that you brought food and you didn't share it with nobody. Like we're more tight about that than she is. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know if we get a feed with him, doing 420. We ain't gonna see the plate. The motherfucking plate gonna be empty.
Yeah. By the time we
gonna be hiding the bitch.
By 3 o'clock, we might not even see a plate by then. That shit
where
might
you
be
eat
gone.
at home, man? You eat by yourself at home?
No, I eat at the table. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody know what you
eat by myself. So if I'm there by myself,
he said, "I eat at the table, man." That's hilarious.
I think he kind of shy and shit, man.
One day I'm gonna have a smorgasbord in here.
Hey, now. That's what's up.
You gonna bring
We
some?
gonna
Well, T Greedy also does something very unique. He hasn't done it in
See,
a while.
he knows how I do.
Yeah,
it.
let me explain to you what he does. Because T Greedy, you get a call one day. He's like, "Listen, I'm going to have turkey platter sandwiches tomorrow. Do you want one?" And you think to yourself, "What the fuck is that about?" Right? Then you think to yourself, "All right, T Greedy's making some food. No matter how good or bad, it is, you got to buy some. It's your boy, right? You got to buy some food." But then you get the fucking plate, and he don't fuck around. You got the cabbage with the meat in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Kibasi.
Yep, and with the
Man, you're
kibasi.
making me so hungry.
Me too. And then you get a turkey sandwich, man, and it's no joke, man. It's like fresh sliced, real turkey,
Deep fried turkey.
Yeah, and like, how many do you make of them? Like, you get like how many orders you make?
It depends. I mean, it depends on the turkeys, but usually I'll go about like through three to four turkeys.
And how many platters that
You know
make?
what
Like
I'm saying?
100 platters?
Just figure about like a pound, 1 pound. You know what I'm saying?
A pound of what? Some
A
weed?
turkey. No. Like,
Shit, how much is that?
Nah, so say like no. So say right, Todd. Like so I make the sandwiches. So I weigh out the meat. I give you 1 pound of pretty much of,
okay,
like,
that's
turkey,
what's up.
Like, you know what I mean?
Consistent
So
product.
if the turkey weigh like 15 pounds, then I want to get like
15 platters.
out of there. Or technically
Well, what you
maybe
doing?
13.
I'm about to say, you
the
fucking
turkey got
feed
bones in
motherfuckers
it.
bones and shit?
No,
That's
no.
what I just said. To take out the bones.
No,
So,
no, there ain't no bones.
yeah.
And matter of fact, there's so much fucking meat on the sandwich that
Yeah,
it's
see?
going to fall out. So you're going to have to eat the extra meat on the side because it's just so much.
Yeah,
on
I
there.
want bone in my shit, man. I want the bone in my.
Well, this is what I want to know. When do you decide to do it? And is Todd now on? Is Mr. Todd on that list?
Yeah,
now?
we got to get Todd in now, right?
Okay,
I know.
that's what's
nah,
up.
it's
That's
just
what's
like a lot of times whenever like people just like keep asking me like, "Yo, it's about that time when you gonna do it?" Then I'll do it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I feel like you're due. I
Yeah.
feel it's close. Celebrate spring with a platter.
Man, listen, hit the Todd Father up.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're cooking.
Yeah, I got you.
Yo, if you guys are anybody watching the show, they want a platter, and you're close by, we might be able to make that happen.
That's what's up.
Yeah, straight up. All right, so before we got strain of the night, but before we do that, you got a couple of stories, some news shit that we're going to talk about real quick, or what?
Man, well, you know, once again, it's almost repetitive, right? When we're talking about legislation and making it legal federally and all of that, all kinds of new legislation coming out, trying to push for this, push for that. It's the same old shit, man. I'm just waiting for it to happen. I guess the Republicans are on board. It's a bipartisan thing. They're trying to push to make
Let's
it
talk
happen.
about that. Let's talk about the story. Matter of fact, Control Room, can you put up the story about the hemp? Well, I don't know which state it is, but they decided they're doing something about all these hemp products. So let's pull that up real quick. Put it up on the big screen. Yeah, Indiana lawmakers approved bill to regulate hemp products. And if you slide down a little bit, I'm not sure if I can fucking read it from here or not. Let me see. You got a copy of that, T?
See if we can pull that up.
It's the one with
Indiana.
Yes.
Well, you think about Indiana, right? Farm country.
Yep.
They should be growing some good ass weed out there. I don't know.
Well, there's probably a lot of hemp being grown in farmland like that. So here's the deal. These guys are saying, I'll give you a little bit, like maybe you can help me out here. But what they're saying is that there's no oversight whatsoever. So while the Hemp Farming Act allows for these products to be legal, there's no oversight. You don't know really what you're getting. And they're selling them to young people, and they're selling them like everywhere, like gas stations and this and that.
Head shops.
So I don't know. Like, I don't know what you. I mean, I know what you think about, you know, hemp-derived THC. You know what I think about it, but because the federal government can't get their shit together and figure out what they're doing, this is proliferated, and because of that, you got every Tom, Dick, and Harry making shit, and it's legal and it's everywhere. And now Indiana is saying that they want to do something about it.
Now, I think that's a good thing, good way to go. Because like you said, it's readily available to the young, and it's not regulated. Nobody know what the hell's going on. And the sales are big. These kids are young, like shit, I can just go to the store and go get me something to smoke. They even got edibles.
Everything.
Drinks, and I mean...
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, so I think Indiana is doing the right thing, trying to legislate the hemp-derived products.
I mean, listen, Cough Country is about everything cannabis and hemp. We're all about all of that. But yeah, like shit's got to make sense too, right? At some point, shit's got to make sense. And, you know, I don't think there's a role for, listen, Zach, I don't think there's a role for big government. But when it comes to being able to have some oversight on the products that we get and shit, you know, there's some validity in that. There's some benefit in that. When it comes on the hemp side, like, it's a free-for-all. Like, some of these products are coming, they're not even made here. They're made in other countries, and there's even less quality controls and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
Well, you know,
Maine's backwards on
well, you know, they got
stuff.
Bill 478 to try to regulate because the industry is out of control. You know, you got all the products with the Delta 8 THC and other isonomers, and you know, listen, like you said, it's just floodgates. You know, everybody's using the product. They're mostly young, and nobody knows what's in these products.
You say Delta 8 or Delta 9?
Delta 8. Low levels.
So it's hemp-derived Delta 8, yeah. It's interesting.
So it's technically not illegal to sell these products to minors.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's dangerous.
Yeah. All right,
Oh,
so...
what? Minors?
Yeah.
You're selling them to minors?
Yeah.
That's wild. No, man. What the hell?
Zach, you come from the world of small convenience stores up there. I mean, you know damn well people, you know, they're not screening out like you go to a dispensary and you gotta show your license. You gotta come up with some ID. Like, that doesn't have to happen.
Well, in Maine, here you got to at least be 21 to buy the products. No matter what it is, if it has THC in it, you have to be 21 to buy it.
Okay.
Unless you have a med card, then you can be 18.
But what I'm saying is that the controls and the oversight for people that work for you in a convenience store situation is not the same as a dispensary situation.
Not at all.
It's just different.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And perhaps maybe that's the angle they're fucking going after. I don't know.
Hey, listen, at the medicinal places, they got security. They got all that.
Armed guards.
Right.
They got armed guards.
At the head shop, just walk right on that.
Yeah.
You know, get a pack of papers.
Yeah.
You don't even have to go to head shop.
Get some Delta 8 weed. You
Stop
know,
at the convenience store.
Cannabis drink.
Fill up your tank and grab
Shit,
some
go
shit.
to the park.
Yeah.
The gas station.
Gas station.
It's everywhere. Pharmacies everywhere.
Yeah.
Because in grocery stores.
Yeah, it's
too.
different.
Yeah, when we were at that show, these guys were saying, yeah, like they'll sell, like they have certain supermarkets that they'll sell to where they'll sell in a bulk bag, like it's like a QP basically, in a grocery store.
And like you said, and all the shows, nothing but hemp-derived vendors.
Everything. So if you see that money there, then there's got to be lobbying money involved, right? So there's probably spending a bunch of money to fight Indiana on this bill.
On that bill.
So this is something we can ask some of the legislators when we have them in, like, you know, what kind of pressures come from, you know, these lobbying groups and shit.
Yeah, you know, it's hurting, you know, the medicinal and the recreational business.
Yeah.
They're dragging their damn feet.
Well,
That's
just-
what you get.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's an inequity there. People who are spending a lot of money to be in compliance, and then these other guys just do whatever the fuck they want. Like,
This is
you
true.
got to do something to even the playing field. So anyway, go ahead, put another story up real quick. We'll just get through these real quick. There's two more. No. Next. We just did that one. So this one says bipartisan congressional lawmakers file bill to end federal marijuana prohibition in legal states in line with Trump's stance. I didn't know Trump had a stance like this.
Me either. This is new news to me.
Yeah.
I bet he has an interest in it.
What do you think, Zach?
Trump gonna be
I
smoking
think if he's got
weed
money
this year.
involved, he'll change his mind about it.
That's probably true.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day,
he was pretty anti-weed.
Listen, at the end of the day, I don't care what his fucking stance is if we can get to the point where this becomes not a prohibited item anymore.
Man, that'd be a big move.
I would not care who did it or how.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I really wouldn't.
It's about the money.
That's what it is. And this
Well,
is
don't
all.
you remember we went to Quebec, dude? It was everywhere. It was everywhere when we were in Quebec, and it was federally legal.
Yeah.
You know, the federal government just hasn't figured out yet how they can make money off it because people grow it.
You know what this
It's-
fool?
it's-
You know what
it's
this
about-
fool did?
I honestly think it's about the money.
You know what this motherfucker did in Quebec? He's walking down a street. Why don't you tell him what? Why don't you tell him what you did? With
He's talking about the flag.
I'm talking about what you were wearing and where you were wearing it in front of.
Oh man, I had my biker sweatshirt on. It says "Only gay cops give me tickets," and it was like a pile of cops on the street.
And I
that were
took
walking up.
and I took a picture of him standing there, and the cops are looking at his fucking jacket.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that shit was funny as fuck, bro. That shit was funny as fuck. That
Yeah.
was hilarious. That was
Yeah,
hilarious.
it was a good one.
Yo, that was right when COVID was hitting, and we almost didn't get out of the fucking country. Like, we were one day away from the border getting shut down, and we were up in Quebec. I'm like, I got to get the fuck out of here. I ain't staying
No,
in
it was
Canada.
one day after we left.
Yeah, it happened one day after we left. Yeah, so we had one day to spare.
Yeah.
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 It's not a good
Because when we
feeling
were there,
thinking
the
that
border
you're
was
actually...
closed.
Listen, Canada's a beautiful country, right? But it gets scary if you think that you're going to get stuck there.
Man.
You feel me?
Yeah, that was a little nervous for a minute.
So...
You know the best part was when I got to the border and I told them I was on a fucking snowmobile trip, and I didn't have a snowmobile or snowmobile gear with me.
How did that go?
Yeah. I had a lot of questions.
But I'll tell you, Maine
Yeah,
is
they stressed everything.
Maine's one of the last frontiers of freedom, man. It really is. It really is.
Yeah, don't let this guy go snowmobiling with you.
Listen, I tried to get T Greedy up to Maine, but he said Harlem went. How come Harlem went? You didn't go. Harlem's.
Shit,
was one
T
crazy
Greedy.
Yeah, I put Harlem on the back of a sled with me.
Yeah, Harlem even went
He went for a rip with me.
Harlem rode bitch with him on a snowmobile.
I don't do nuts to butt.
On a cop sled.
Or nothing.
That I
I'm
was
feeling
fixing.
you. I feel you.
Or nothing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of gay, right?
Yeah, that ain't happening.
But you know what? He was there for the
Yeah.
experience. There was nothing gay about it. He had a good time, man.
I didn't say it was nothing gay. I just said I don't do nuts.
I had a trapper
got
hat
you.
and everything on.
And
got you.
I don't do the cool neither.
I know
Yeah.
that.
At least invite him up during this, spring or summer or something.
And he don't ride in the dirt no more either. You're getting old.
Jet ski life, that's it.
That's it. Wave runner, baby.
Matter of fact. Remind me, I gotta show you the video when he hit me on the jet ski.
Oh yeah.
One day.
You got it on video?
Do I?
I almost hit him. I didn't hit him. We didn't touch. We didn't touch.
We'll talk after the show.
Yo, and he was like this. He was like this. I got the video. I'll fucking if I knew this would have come up, I'd have the video ready so we could play it, man. I wonder if I can do. How do I do that? I got that fucking
Nah, I'm
video.
following the rules, motherfucker. You probably flying to the wake zone, don't you?
Man,
Nigga hit me, then gonna throw up his hands like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you threw your hands up.
you ran into me.
This is a pattern. like it was your fault, right?
He
exactly.
hit you. You was in his way.
Yeah, you want to see it? I got it right here. You want to see it? I got it right
He
here.
was in his way.
Yeah, check this out. You tell me what you think. Tell me what you think.
Turn it sideways.
Okay,
for him.
so I
turn it sideways. Your phone sideways.
Did you see it?
But did he hit you? Not there.
I didn't hit him.
Yeah, he hit me.
Look, how much you guys think I got?
Look, I'm cruising, minding my business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Enjoying the scenery. Yeah.
Yeah, he looked like
Now here come a jerk out of nowhere.
Oh, he tried to spit some
Yeah.
water on you. But he don't
bumped.
look like he hit you.
Nah, he bumped. Trust me, I felt it. That's why.
Or was that the water?
That was the water. He felt the water.
It sounded like he trying to get a case.
Of course he'll say that, right? Yeah. He don't want to see me at Judge Judy.
Well, you know this. You know you can't trust a white man.
Guy's gonna report me and shit.
You was minding your business and just somebody just shot into the motherfucking joint.
All right.
I told him. I said, next time we going to Judge Judy, dog.
Man, I can sit.
Man.
I bet. Here's the great part about T Greedy. I can sit here all night and chop it up with him, man. Seriously, I can chop it up with fucking Zach all night too, man. But I don't feel like doing any more stories. I'm. It's bullshit. I don't feel like doing it.
Freestyle, baby.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's talk about the strain of the day, and then we will come off our YouTube feeds and we'll have a little sesh, and then we'll wrap it up and we'll say goodbye.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. What is our strain of the evening, Ty? Because you were responsible for tonight's strain.
Well, tonight's strain, without further ado, is Blue Dream.
Ooh, Blue Dream. Mary Jane, tell us about Blue Dream.
Blue Dream is a fan favorite, Phil. It's a balanced hybrid known for its uplifting cerebral effects and gentle body relaxation. Perfect for boosting creativity and easing stress without too much sedation.
Well, thank you, Mary Jane. And is that a pure sativa or is it a hybrid?
Blue Dream is actually a hybrid, Phil. It's typically a sativa-dominant hybrid, so it gives you that energetic, uplifting high with a mild body relaxation.
All right, fair enough. And Mary Jane, while I have you, we were talking about you at the break real quick. We were talking about when I first talked to you tonight, you seemed to really have like a really bad attitude, and I wasn't sure what that was about. You want to tell the Cough Country audience what's going on?
Oh, just a bit of pre-show jitters, Phil. Once the cameras roll and we're live, I'm all in. Just needed a moment to adjust. Now, let's keep the good vibes rolling.
Phil sounds a little sensitive.
You think I got triggered by that?
A little sensitive.
You think I got triggered?
Yeah. But you know what?
But you didn't hear it. T Greedy heard it. He was disturbed. I could tell by I looked at T Greedy. He's like, I don't let girls talk to me like that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I listen to women.
Well,
Go ahead, Mary Jane. What about T Greedy?
T Greedy, we're all about respect here. Sometimes a little sass just keeps things interesting. Let's keep it cool and have a great show.
All right.
That's
cool.
what's up.
All right. That's
But,
what's
you
up.
know, so the genetics, Blue Dream, like she said, is sativa dominant hybrid. It's a cross between blueberry, which is an indica, and haze, which is a sativa. It's just about a 60-40 mix.
Nice.
Yeah, so, you know, that's good. You know, hybrids are good, you know. And me, I like to, maybe lean towards a little bit more on the indica side. But I love hybrids because it's a good balance.
Hey, Mary Jane, how did Todd do with his description?
Todd nailed it. That was a perfect breakdown of Blue Dream's genetics and effects. A nice balance for those who want the best of both worlds.
All right.
Hey, Mary Jane, you know I like nailing things.
Got it, T. Greedy. We'll make sure to keep everything on point and nailed down tonight.
Mary Jane, that wasn't T. Greedy. That was Mr. Todd.
That was
we
the
don't want.
Todd
We don't
Father.
want. We don't want T. Greedy to get in trouble for that.
Stupid. Oh, my bad, Mr. Todd. We'll keep it all sharp and smooth. No mix-ups tonight.
Yeah, I'm the one with the hammer.
Shit. Yeah.
Got it, Mr. Todd. You're the one.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I cut her off. Why did I do that? Is that what you're going to ask me? Why did I do that? Well, because Control Room told we must have lost our feed with Zach, so I don't know if we'll get him back. But Control Room, if you can put something else on that back screen, there you go. All right, so let's do this. We're at the point where we're going to do a sesh with Blue Dream. If you guys want to do a sesh with us, come over to Rumble. We'll shut the YouTube stream down and the we're going to shut the both YouTube streams down, Cough Country TV, Late Night Green. We're going to be on Rumble. But before we go, make sure you guys on YouTube, make sure you get your tickets for Rendezvous 420 this Sunday in Atlantic City. We'll be there. Also, be sure to like, subscribe, follow, and tell a friend about Late Night Green so we can get this thing built out. So thank you guys on YouTube. Come on over to Rumble. We're going to do a